met my roommate online when he answered my ad looking for someone to take my friend Allison's recently vacated room in our 2-bedroom apartment. And while I initially had some concerns about living with a guy, what with me being a girl and all, we ended up being the perfect roommates for at least a little while. I kept to myself in my room, reading, binging content, snuggling with my cat, and going to bed at an unhealthily early hour. While he did the opposite, spending most of his time outside, partying, always returning home in the wee hours of the night, often with a lady friend, and despite his sometimes weekly one-night stands, which I did my best to drown out, he didn't bother me. After all, he could have been so much worse, caused drama, left dirty dishes in the sink, done drugs openly, thrown parties at our apartment. But he never did any of that. He just liked to bring home strangers. It was his thing, and who was I to judge him for having a little fun? So I continued to ignore his one-night stands, throwing on my headphones or blasting ambient rain sounds every time I'd hear him and his guest of the week having sex for hours on end. And for a little while, all was well. Until one day when I heard him leave his room by himself, and I realized that after months of living together,